Hi, I'm Miranda Valentine, editor of the lifestyle blog Everything Sounds Better in French, and today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect omelet. Now, there are many different types of omelets, and what makes an omelet perfect is not the ingredients that you include, but how you cook it. That's the whole point of an omelet. So today, to demonstrate, I'm going to do a Greek omelet. So I'm including Kalamata olives, some feta cheese, and some spinach, and then of course our eggs. So I'm using 3 eggs. That's a great number for an individual omelet, and I've already beaten them together. I didn't add milk. You can do that if you want. If you want like a fluffier, creamier egg, you're welcome to obviously add some milk, but I like mine just as is. So I've already whipped it. I'll just give it another little whip. As a note, the longer you whip an egg, the more air you're putting into it, and so the more fluffy it will be. So if you're like a really big fluffy egg fan, then this is your key. So just keep going. You can see the little air bubbles. Okay, I'm gonna add some salt and pepper to taste. I'm using coarse kosher salt. I also like using sea salt because I like to have some crunch to my salt. And then we're gonna do pepper to taste as well. And I am using a peppercorn medley. And it's always tastiest and freshest to use freshly ground pepper whenever you can. It takes a few more seconds, but I really think that it's worth it. Okay, so I have my pan already oiled and heating on about medium heat, so let's head on over. Okay. And I don't want it to be too hot. I don't want the eggs to kind of get hard and cook super fast. We want to let it slowly cook. So I just want to make sure it's not too hot. So like a medium, like low to medium heat. And then just pour the eggs in. Okay. And that's starting to bubble and cook immediately. My edges where it's thinner have started to cook through. You can tell that it's changing color, it's getting nice and light. What I'm gonna do in the very beginning is just scooch like this and allow the other pieces, like the uncooked egg on top, to kind of like get underneath. Which is why you want to make sure it's cooking at such a low heat so it doesn't firm up so quickly. Just letting all of the egg get cooked. So I'm just loosening the edges of the omelet right now to make sure that when I do the fold, nothing gets snagged. Because as it cooks and your oil absorbs, or whatever you use to grease the pan, you just want to make sure that when you go for the fold, or if you do a flip, that's also an option, that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. So we're just loosening and just checking to see how the bottom is cooked. And you can see that it's not browned, it's still really light and fluffy. Looking good, okay. I'm going to turn down my heat a little bit, and I am going to add in the ingredients. And you're going to add them in on really one side because you're going to fold over. So first I'm going to start with the baby spinach, and I'm going to add the feta cheese, and I'm going to do the feta over the entire thing because that will melt in okay. And then let's do the Kalamata olives. Add those in here as well, and add them on the side that you're going to be folding onto so that they don't kind of fall out. Okay. So now we're just going to fold that over like that. Oh, that smells amazing. I'm going to turn off my heat and just let this melt for a second and cook. And my spinach is going to really start to wilt and not get too soggy. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, so now we are going to scoop up our omelet and put it onto our plate. It smells incredible. And you can see all of the deliciousness inside of there. Actually, that looks cute for garnish. It smells amazing, and I'm sure it's gonna taste even better, and that's how you make the perfect omelet. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And if there's something that you wanna learn how to make, send me an email at requests@mahalodotcom. And don't forget to check out our other great videos.